Okay. Hi, Audrey.
Hi, Meredith.
How are you today?
I'm doing great.
Good. So, did you grow up here?
I did, yeah.
Did you ever leave?
Yes, I did.
As do many Vero natives.
Yes, and I came back.
What brought you back?
I didn't want to live anywhere else.
It's a magical place, right?
Yeah.
So, what made you want to start a business, a small business here in your hometown? Like, what was the draw?
I've always wanted to own a boutique, and I actually went to college and I was in graduate school and decided that wasn't for me, so I left like halfway through, came home, had a lot of soul searching to do, but ultimately my fiance at the time, now my husband, was like, what do you really want to do? And I was like, I want to have a store one day. He said, well, start it. And I was like, what do you mean start it? How do I do that? But I just started it on Facebook, like back in 2012.
Wow.
Yeah.
When did the actual store open?
Opened in 2015. So I spent 3 years going to markets. Well, there's a Thursday night market in between Mulligan's and Ocean Grill that I would go set up at. Basically be a pop-up shop. And I bring my tent and my chandelier and my tables, and I would just curate this look that I wanted.
I think I remember you back in those days at some of those markets. I definitely remember you at Wine, Women, and Shoes with your chandelier and organizing the very small fashion show that was happening back when that event was even a smaller event. So
yeah, that was so fun. A lot of people met me when I'd set up on the beach, and we literally had the beach as our backdrop, and I would just be set up out there for a couple hours on a Thursday night, meeting customers and getting to do what I loved because I also worked full time.
So now that you are a small business owner, like ingrained into the local economy, do you feel like a community leader? Because you are.
I'm just so grateful. I feel like there's just a lot of gratitude, and I was just talking to another woman that was telling me how she shopped during COVID, and she was like watching our videos online, and she was ordering stuff and we were delivering to her, and that's what it means to be a small business owner, is to have the community come around you and just embrace you and support you and help get you through those tough moments.
I know that you are a big social media person, so I feel as though all of your followers know you, know your children, know your husband. You're very transparent about when you were pregnant and postpartum. You have really become like a local celebrity online because people know so much about you, but you're a familiar face when you walk in the store. So people know you. They feel like they know you. What is that like?
It's both fun and also kind of strange sometimes because one time we were in Charleston and on our baby moon, and this girl was like, hey, you own Seahorse Lane Boutique, and she like worked at this restaurant, and I was like, oh yeah, I do. Like, and so in some ways you I'm not a celebrity.
You are.
No. But what I want to portray, like when I'm on social media, when I do share openly, is like that is our heart for our business, right? And I want every person, so when I'm on social media, I speak to you. You know what I mean?
Right, that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
I feel like you're telling me a story about your children's first day of school. Like I'm invested in them growing up now.
Yeah, like I want you to feel like you are cared about and loved and adored.
And that's how I feel personally when I walk in Seahorse. Those girls greet me like I was just there yesterday, and hey, how are you? How's United Way? What's going on? Yeah. So you have really honed that, and just from us, our staff, we love Seahorse Lane, but just the way you make us feel is that we're part of the Seahorse family and part of the community.
That's our goal. Like that's our whole heart behind it. Actually, when I train, I have the girls, all my stylists sit down with me, and we talk about how we're a reflection of love. Wherever you find that love from, that's what I want you to reflect out in our store and in our community.
I love that. So tell us about how and when the Vero Initiative started. What was your inspiration? You were called to it, obviously.
So are you familiar with Joanna Gaines?
Yes. Well,
Waco.
Hello, the silos.
Yes. Okay, back when Fixer Upper was a big thing, and I was watching the show, and she kept wearing this shirt that said Waco, and I kept going Vero, and I kept pointing it out, and I told my husband, I told my sister, and I was like, we need a shirt like this. And I was thinking was like, hey, let's make a shirt that represents our hometown that we can wear around and enjoy. We did that, and it quickly like sold out. And then I was like, okay, this is a thing and people really like it. I'm not just gonna make shirts, like I wanna give back with it, you know, and we're not United Way, but in my own way, and you know, it's the Seahorse way. So we partner with different local nonprofits every quarter and we give a portion back to that nonprofit.
Do you know how many nonprofits you've helped over the years?
It's over 50.
That is huge. We have 44 different programs that we support, so you are supporting a significant number of nonprofits locally.
And I'm pretty sure I've got a list from you guys at one point when I first started, because I was like, it's been really cool because we've learned so much about the community.
I'm sure.
I mean, we've partnered with people that I didn't even know existed. I didn't even know we needed that type of like help or support in our community. The goal of the initiative is to really promote the good that's happening in our community. And also wear a cute shirt and represent your hometown, or put it on your car, or your cup, or wear it as a hat, you know?
So this is your small way, and it's not small, of giving back to the community. Do you have plans for the future? Is it going to continue?
Yes, we do. We are actually partnering with another local business on the beach side, and we have designed different shirts and new products for them. So they're gonna have a whole setup in their store of the Vero Initiative, and they have also decided to give back as well.
That is very exciting.
Yeah, which is so cool.
I'm sure that's also a different clientele. You've got some people that come on vacation.
Yeah, they're more touristy, more vacationers, so they can also share in the love of our hometown, which is really cool.
Yes, because Vero is a very special place.
It's so special, isn't it?
Anything else you want to say?
I don't know how.
So you really are becoming Joanna Gaines.
Yeah, in our little space. Yeah, we're planning a big reno happening next week. So actually everything is coming out of the store, literally everything.
Okay.
Walls are getting painted white. I have a beautiful new rack system designed, like custom design that's coming in. We're going with 2 dressing rooms instead of 1.
Whoa.
Because y'all know we've only had 1 and there's a line sometimes. It's just gonna be such a well-deserved facelift and refresh for our space, because I want it to just continue serving our community for years to come, you know, an anchored space in our community.
Well, I will assure you that the United Way staff will be taking a field trip down 14th once you are renovated and reopened, because we are all fans.
Oh, thank you.
So, Audrey, we are so thankful that Seahorse has partnered with United Way to be one of the recipients for the Vero Initiative. Thank you so much. I know that we are going to be partnering coming in October, and we are so happy. So, Audrey, thank you so much. United Way is so honored to be a part of the Vero Initiative. Tell us a little bit about how that is going to look over the next few months.
Yeah, so we're partnered October, November, and December, and I'm so excited because we've never partnered before.
I know.
I always thought you guys were so big, and you're like, we've never done this together, and I was like, okay, we need to do this. Anyways, what people can do is they can just come in and shop the Vero line, and anything that is purchased from the Vero line in that quarter, we will donate 3% back to the United Way.
So everyone that is preparing for their holiday shopping, coming back to Vero, maybe away from college, they can come back and buy their Vero gear and show their community pride.
Yes, absolutely. And Vero stuff makes great gifts. We have everything from little onesies, like if you're ever going to a baby shower, to the toddler tees, which I feel like all of my kids' friends are getting, like for every birthday. I'm like, oh, they get a Vero shirt. We have the shirts, the hats, decals, sweatshirts.
I love the bag. I'm a huge fan of the bag.
Yes, and did you see the new lifeguard hats we designed?
No. I might need that for a boat day.
And yes, and we just designed one with like an orange pattern underneath. One of my local girls designed that for us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
we'll have to come
cute.
pick that up.
I'll show you.
Okay. All right, well, thank you so much, Audrey. We're so excited to partner with you and Seahorse.
Oh, we are too. Thank you for having us.